Welcome everybody to the video. In today's video, I'm going to bring y'all along as we make some pretty projects and home decor for the fall season. Today's video is sponsored by Lull mattresses. Last week's video, I showed y'all a new mattress that we just received and we got it set up in our bedroom. So now I'm just going to give y'all a little bit more information about the mattress and how well it sleeps. In my last video, I showed y'all a new mattress that Ben and I just received for our secondary home. We bought a waterfront condo, so now we are in the process of furnishing it. So we got a Lull mattress. We got it set up in that video, and now I'm just going to give y'all a little overall review of what we think of the mattress so far. We absolutely love it. And this mattress is designed to support your body shape. So if you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper, it's going to conform and align to your body shape as you move in the night. It also has layers of memory foam, and it's also got gel beads in it to help regulate with your body temperature. And also another thing that we love about this mattress is if you have a sleeping partner or maybe a pet that sleeps with you in the night, when that person or that pet moves, it is designed that you are not disturbed while you're sleeping. I also want to add that they have a 365 stress-free trial period. So if you get this bed, you try it out for 365 days, you're not satisfied with it, they have a stress-free return policy. It also comes with a lifetime warranty. So if you're looking for a really stress-free, comfortable mattress, I highly recommend to go out and check out Lull mattresses. And I'm going to have a link down below. Also, they're offering all my viewers a discount code. So make sure to go out and check out Lull mattresses. I also want to add that Lull is having one of the hugest sales they've ever had for Labor Day. You can save up to $800 off. So make sure to check out my link down below. Now I'm going to refresh a piece that I did last year. I got this pumpkin, it's already hollowed out. I got this at a thrift store and I think I paid $1.99 for it. Last year I painted it pink and put this beautiful clay mold on it. This year I just want to refresh it and use one of my favorite color paints for fall, and it is by Dixie Belle and it's called Terracotta. So I went over it with a couple of layers and now I'm going to seal it in with using DIY Liquid Patina. Now this clay mold is called, I think she's called Flower Girl Bouquet, and I will try to find her and link her down below if you're interested in this clay mold, but she's absolutely beautiful. Once my DIY Liquid Patina dried, now I'm going to take some white wax and I'm going to cover the whole pumpkin, and I'm going to work in sections, and you just want to apply it using a stiff brush, then go over it with a paper towel and remove any excess that you want. Now you can go as heavy or as light on the white wax as you want, but you really want to work it into and let it sit in the little grooves and the details of the pumpkin. I applied the white wax around the top edge of the pumpkin, and I went all the way around, finished it, and now we've got a great piece that we can add to our vignettes and have some beautiful greenery and florals too. And all year long, I shop for the different seasons when I'm out at the thrift store. And right now, I'm really looking at the fall decor and especially keeping my eye out for some good deals on pumpkins. I did run across this really pretty green one, and I think I paid 99 cents for it. I'm just going to go over it, and I'm going to use the terracotta color paint. I absolutely love this color, and I'm going to do the same thing to it. I'm going to seal it once the paint is dry with my DIY Liquid Patina, but you can use whatever sealer you may have on hand. Let it dry really well and then just have fun with your white wax. And I'm using DIY white wax, and I'm just applying it with a little stiff brush. I'm just going to go over the whole pumpkin, the whole surface. I'm going to add it pretty thick, and then I'm going to wipe off a lot of the excess using a dry paper towel. All the DIY products that I'm using in today's video, and also this terracotta paint, You can purchase this at my friend Jackie at Ruth and Ruby, and I'll have a link to her shop down below.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Now the next project is a thrifted piece, and I'm going to make a dough bowl out of this. I love finding wooden bowls because they make great pieces to make dough bowls. And dough bowls get expensive, but this was $1.99, and I think the day that I went, it was on a half off day, and I think I got it for $1. But I'm going to use some milk paint on this, and the kind that I'm using is called Sweet Pickins, and this is called flour sackcloth. But this milk paint comes in, I think, over 50 different colors. And my friend Jackie at Ruth and Ruby sells this. And I'm going to make sure to leave a link to all the supplies I'm using in today's video down below. But you just want to mix 1 part powder with 1 part water. And I think I used about 2 of those little cups and 2 cups of the water, because I wanted enough to cover the bowl. Because you cannot store this milk paint once you mix it. You have to throw it out. So I wanted to make sure I had enough, but not too much. So I added a layer, and you want to add heat to it to get a crackle effect. And so I always go over it with my blow dryer, but you can always use a heat gun. Now I'm just going to go over it again with the second layer, add some heat to it, and you can already see what a great texture and crackle effect we're getting. I did the outside of the bowl, and now I'm going to go in and do a couple of layers on the inside. I apply my heat to it, let it dry, and then we got a great texture and crackle effect. I took it outside, I got some sandpaper and went over it, and now I'm going to distress it. Now you can distress this milk paint as much or as less as you want to. I distressed a lot more around the edges, but I did go around in some areas because I wanted some of that paint to flake off and just have a different texture. Now before I style it for you, I'm going to give y'all an idea that I have been wanting to try for a while, and I'm going to show y'all how it worked out. I want to bleach some pine cones, and I just went around my yard. I picked up a little bucket of them, and now I'm going to try a technique that I went out and I found on Google. There's several ways that you can bleach pine cones, and you can do it in vinegar. I tried it. It was a fail. It did not bleach them, and I do not like to use Clorox if I can help it, but I ended up, that was the method I went with. But just find some pretty pine cones. I put these in this little plastic container that I had, and you want to do 2 parts water and 1 part Clorox. You want to put some heavy rocks or something heavy on them to make them soak down into that liquid. And I put the cover on it, but I did not put it on tight. I left it where it kind of could get some air, and you want to leave it for 24 hours. Once you take your pine cones out, you want to lay them out in some really hot sun and let them dry really well. Your pine cones are going to be really tightened up, and to make them poof back out, they need heat. So I put mine out in Alabama. It was over 100 degrees outside, so I let them dry out for a few days outside. You can also put these in your oven or on a really low temperature and dry them that way. Now we can place these in the bowl that we just upcycled and set these out for the fall and the autumn season. I think these would be also beautiful to set out through Christmas in the wintertime.
Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen.
We've got our bowl upcycled. I'm going to give you another idea for a great filler. I run across these really neutral colored buttons at a yard sale, and I got all of these for $2. I want to show y'all another beautiful paint color. If you're looking for some really pretty paints, just to add those beautiful fall and autumn colors. And this year I'm really into the mustard, and this is a beautiful color by Dixie Belle. It's called Kernel Mustard, and I'm going to leave a link to it down below, but I'm just going to show you a little fun and easy project and just show you how beautiful this paint is. I just got a scrap piece of wood and I'm upcycling the other side of another project that I did. And I put some candle wax on the wood before I painted it, and this just helps the paint lift off so you can distress, and you don't have to use sandpaper if you don't want to. I just distressed the scrap piece of wood, and now I'm going to show y'all some beautiful new fall transfers that I got. And I'm going to link these down below, but you get 3 sheets of these in a pack. They're very inexpensive, and these are absolutely beautiful because they have all those beautiful fall and autumn colors in them. Now I just applied it to the side of the board, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of twine around the bottom. I'm just going to use some hot glue and just wrap it around my little scrap piece of wood, just to add a little bit more of that rustic feel to it. I love twine, especially in the fall and the autumn season. Now I'm going to add a little bit more embellishment to it, to a couple of items that I've got in my Amazon store. I got these beautiful little dried bunny tails. I think you get over 120 of these in a bouquet. So I'm going to use a few of them, and I'm going to tie them on my board. Now I'm going to use a piece, this is called mummy cloth. This makes great little ribbon, and I'll have it linked to my Amazon store. But I'm just going to tie these little bunny tails on to my scrap piece of wood, just to add a little bit of that dried flower detail to it. Now I'm just going to fluff out my bow. I just did a couple loops of it and tied it on. I'm going to trim off the tails, and now we've got a beautiful little dried floral arrangement, and we just used a scrap piece of wood in a beautiful transfer. I just went out and checked, and you get over 240 pieces of these bunny tails. So make sure to go out and check out my Amazon store, because I'll have these listed there.
Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon, no place to be and nothing to prove.
Now I'm going to show y'all another project using those beautiful transfers, just giving you some ideas of just some items that are very inexpensive to upcycle. This is just a little basket I got at a thrift store, and I think I paid 99 cents for it. I'm just going to add one of these beautiful fall transfers to the front of it, and you've also got another side that you can flip it around and you can add something else to the other side. That's what I love about little projects like this. You can upcycle both sides and just flip it around for the different seasons. I'm going to sand it a little bit just to make it look a little bit more worn on the little basket. I'm going to embellish it with some cute little pumpkins, and now we've got a great little basket to set out and add just a cute little detail to our vignettes.
That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning blues. Could use some too.
Another item that I have linked in my Amazon store is some beautiful white pumpkins. You get a whole set of these, and you get different sizes. I'm going to take some more beautiful fall transfers that I just received, and I'm just going to cut out random colors in different styles, and I'm going to show you how beautiful we can embellish these just plain white pumpkins. The pumpkins are beautiful as is, but you can add a lot more color to them and just a lot more detail, adding a few transfers. I absolutely love these. I love these colors, and I'm just going to apply them, and they're really easy to apply. You just want to work your little transfer tool down into the ribs of your pumpkin and just kind of go slow and work in sections. Once you get your transfer onto your pumpkin, just go over it with a little clear sheet just to make sure it's adhered really well. And now we've added such a great detail to a very inexpensive pumpkin. Now I'm going to show you how we can take some more of those little transfers, add them to the other sizes of the little pumpkins, and then we'll have a beautiful set that you can set out. And these right here would make a great centerpiece for your fall and your Thanksgiving table.
Losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view. Sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning blues. Could you use some too?
Okay, y'all, leave me a comment down below if I'm not the only one that loves to craft in my robe. I am right in front of an air conditioning vent where my craft table is. A lot of days I love that cool air, but some days it's a little bit cold. And there's nothing better than to wrap up in a nice cozy robe. And Walmart is my favorite place to get my robes. They just got a new selection in for fall and winter, and I racked up. So just leave me a comment down below if I'm not the only one that loves to craft in my robe. But I wanted to show y'all these beautiful transfers. Like I say, I've just received, and I thought they would embellish these really pretty white pumpkins. And I'll have these pumpkins linked in my Amazon store. You get several sizes in different shapes. So just, like I say, just get creative with it, whatever you have on hand. And you could also decoupage if you're not into transfers. You could also, decoupage some beautiful designs on these pumpkins.
A cure for the air conditioning blues. Could you use some too?
Now let's do some decoupaging. I love to get beautiful sheets of decoupage paper because it's so inexpensive. And I'm going to have this beautiful sheet right here linked down below. But this is a Jamie Ray vintage sheet. It's very inexpensive, but you can see all the different sizes and designs you get on that sheet. I'm just going to take some of these little round, they're called chalkboard tags. And I got these at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to remove the little hanger, and I will put that back in. But I'm going to apply this beautiful fall pumpkin scene right here onto it. I always use DIY Liquid Patina for my decoupage medium. I went over it with my brayer. I rolled it out really good just to get out any wrinkles or bubbles. And that also pushes any of your excess decoupage medium out to the edges. So I just went around it after it dried with my scissors, and I just cut around and cut off the excess paper and punch back through the hole, put my little hanger back on. Now these make great little hangers that you can hang on your wreaths, any of your little fall decor, and if you've got some baskets, I think that would be beautiful too. Going to give you some more ideas for that decoupage paper because I think these designs right here are so pretty for fall and autumn. I'm going to take this one. I took another Dollar Tree item and I just painted it white because it was black and I wanted my background, you know, to be more of a neutral color so my decoupage paper will really pop. And I'm using DIY Liquid Patina and I'm going to apply this beautiful graphic to this little wood tag. Now I just left the beads on this. I could have taken them off and reattached them, but I just worked around them. And I'm just going to flatten everything out really good, roll it over with my brayer just to get any excess decoupage medium, you know, to the edges. Let it dry really good. Then I went around this one with some sandpaper and I removed any excess paper and smoothed out the edges really well. Now just using my fingernail, I just kind of scraped off the paper from the twine, and then I just went back in, repunched the hole, and now we've got a beautiful piece. Like I say, we can add this to your tablescapes, your centerpieces. It adds just another beautiful element, you know, for the fall and the autumn season. Using some more little tags from Dollar Tree, and I love to pick up tags, and tags is probably one of my favorite project pieces because you can just take them and just have fun with them. But these were black, so again I painted them white. Now these come on that sheet of decoupage paper also. They're a little bit shorter than my tag, but no problem. We're just going to apply it and we will end up just cutting across the bottom of it and just cutting it off and just shortening up our tag. I'm going to apply it to the tag, roll over it with my brayer again, and then let it dry, and then we can go around and cut off the excess paper. I'm going to apply a couple of these, just giving y'all different ideas of how to use these beautiful graphics on this decoupage paper. So if you order it, I'm just giving you ideas and inspiration of ways that you can use it and have fun with it. And these are really fun, easy projects. So if you just want to take a day, just kind of relax and do some crafts. These right here are, to me, are very relaxing and therapeutic to make. And I just go back through once they dry and you remove the excess paper, just punch back your hole and add back your hangers. And you could always add different kind of hangers if you desire. I'm going to show you another really quick and easy project, and we're going to use these vintage tags that I have in my Amazon store, and you get over 41 pieces. There are some beautiful designs and none of them are the same. You get a huge assortment, but I'm going to take this one. She's kind of got, to me, her little hat reminds me of a pumpkin because it's got like a little pumpkin stem on it, and I love her pink color. So I'm just going to apply her to a piece of, y'all, I use cereal boxes. I never throw an empty cereal box away because it makes great like poster board to add just a little bit more structure and background to my little projects. And I just used some school glue, applied her to my cereal box, poked a little hole in the top, and now we've got a cute little inexpensive and easy quick tag that you can add and embellish all of your little fall decor pieces. Right now I'm going to upcycle a pumpkin. Now this pumpkin, a while back, it was mercury glass looking. It's plastic and it lit up, and I got it at Dollar General. But last year I painted it white and used textured paint on it. This year I'm going to upcycle it again, and that's the fun of your projects. Just keep upcycling the things that you have, and you can refresh them each year, and it's fun to work on them and give them new life and new colors. I love this mustard color, and like I say, I'm going to have this paint color linked down below. So if you're interested in it, I'm going to leave it down below. So make sure to check out my description box. So I just went over it with a couple of layers, painted over it, gave it a beautiful new mustard color, and now I'm going to give it a twine stem. Now I just used some hot glue, and I'm just going to wrap my twine around it, and then when I get to the end, I'm going to leave a little tail, and I'm going to fray the ends just to give my pumpkin a little bit more, you know, a little rustic detail. I'm going to add one of the cute little tags that I've made in today's video on it, and just giving you ideas of how you can upcycle your pumpkins, refresh them, and give them some new fall colors, because maybe your colors for this year have changed from last year. I know mine have, and just upcycle some things you may already have on hand. Okay, let's make some more tags. I've got some more decoupage paper, and I'm bringing all this to y'all as soon as I can, because you know fall season is about to be here. So I know you're going to want to get to work on your fall projects, so I'm showing you just new products that are out there that are inexpensive. This sheet of decoupage paper, well, I will have linked down below, but it's also Jamie Ray Vintage. But I mean, who doesn't love these sheeps and these beautiful rams? And again, we can take some really inexpensive items, and I'm just taking things that I already have on hand, but these are some little tags. Some are the little chalkboard tags, and one is a little wooden tag, and all of these come from the Dollar Tree. But I painted them white, and now I'm just going to decoupage my little sheep and ram graphics on top of them. And these make great little embellishments to add to our fall decor. Hope you got some great ideas and inspiration from today's video. As always, please like the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Make sure you are subscribed. I'd love to have you back. And also make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing was in today's video, and let me know if you're planning on making any of the projects I did. I also want to give a huge thank you to Lull Mattresses for sponsoring the video, and also for this incredible bed. If you are looking for a great bed to be delivered to your doorstep that is stress-free and is a comfortable night's sleep, make sure to check out my description box, and I'll have a discount code listed for you below. I love y'all, and I will see y'all again in the next video. Bye, y'all.